First off, I want to give all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak We always give praise and honor to our Heavenly Father and His Son, okay? Always, all right? Because He's the one that got us out here, doing the work. And it's an honor to do the work for the Most High, It's an honor to do this thing. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, Israel. So we out here for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, letting you know who are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible, bringing you the truth as it is written. There's a lot of pastors and teachers out here that do not teach the truth as it is written.
That's right.
They add to the word and they take away from the word. But we're going to teach the word, thus saith the Lord, and break it down precept upon precept the way the Bible commands us to. Okay? What's your question?
You should have a picture of Muhammad there instead of Jesus.
Is Muhammad a God to you?
Well, you seem like a devil.
Well, we all about the truth, and we know that the true Messiah is a black man according to the Bible. You can read about that in Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. You have, all right? But we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Give me the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24, Hebrew.
The book of Job, chapter 9, the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Get the book of Psalms, chapter 139, verse 19, Hebrew. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So the wicked people are ruling this earth right now. The people on governments on top, whether they all be over here in the Americas, Britain, France, Ukraine, Australia, no matter where they are, the wicked rulers the world, right? China, they rule in their country, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. But let's see what the Most High going to do to these people that's ruling this world. What are he going to do to the wicked?
The book of Psalms, chapter 139 and 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked.
What did God say?
Surely thou wilt slay the wicked.
Surely God is going to slay the wicked. So he's letting the wicked go ahead and build up their kingdoms, getting all their firepower together, right? Because the Lord is the man of war, and that's what he's coming back for. Bloodshed. But a lot of our people don't know these things because, like I said earlier, the pastors and teachers take away from the word and they add to the word. But we're going to read it just as it says. Read that part again, Hebrew.
Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me. Therefore, ye bloody men.
Ye bloody men. Because guess what? America was built by blood, right? They came over here and stole this land. The Caucasians, the Pacific. The Native Americans was already over here. The Caucasians came, right? They gave gifts, and they destroyed the Native Americans. And now they walk on this land looking down on the Native Americans. But God got something for them. Read that part again, Hebrew. What are you going to do to the wicked?
Surely thou, the book of Psalms, chapter 139 and 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men.
Look at the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1, Hebrew. Right? Because the Lord's going to slay the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. But the Lord said he's going to slay the wicked. But let's read a little more. Let's get a little deeper into this.
The book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
What the Bible say?
Woe to the bloody city.
Woe to the bloody city. Woe in the Bible just simply means destruction. So destruction to this bloody city, read.
It is all full of lies and robbery.
It is all full of what?
It is all full of lies and robbery.
This nation of what you call America is full of lies and robbery. They stole this land to act like Christopher Columbus found this land. That's a lie. It's full. This land is built on lies and robbery. Because they stole the land. They killed the Native Americans. They slayed them. And the ones that they did capture and gathered up, they sent to other continents of the world. Right? This is history that we read about. The Bible ain't nothing but a past, present, and future. That's what it is. History. Right? That's what that is. Let me get the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. We're going to get right into it, Hebrew. Right? Woe to this bloody city, man, that's built on lies and robbery. And you know, the Caucasians walk around like they ain't did nothing wrong, right? They floss their flag, the United States. They make the kids in school stand up and pledge allegiance to this flag like they are okay, like they the good people. They the wicked that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And guess what? We're going to read about it because it's in the Bible. We ain't going to hold back, you know. Read what you got, Hebrew.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Speaking to the ears of the children of Israel, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of. God says, speaking to the ears of my people. Read.
The words of prophecy.
The what?
The words of prophecy.
And that's what we out here to do, man. We out here to bring you the words of prophecy. We're going to let you know that America's going to be destroyed because it's prophesied in the Bible. Right? We know about the next plagues that get hit because it's in the Bible. And a lot of our people, the true Israelites, do not take time to read the Bible, so they just lost souls that do not know what's going on. But we know because we read the Bible. We read prophecies, right? The Lord said, watch and pray. Watch what's going on around the world and pray. Pray that you be counted in that number when he returns. Because we know when the Lord returns, it's going to be straight bloodshed. Read.
My people, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh.
And the Most High God put these words in our mouth. You best believe the Holy Spirit is dealing with us. Read.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Now this, he said it's written in paper. And that's the Bible. The word is faithful and true. Every word in here is faithful and true. God don't lie. He don't need to lie. Read.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee, that speak against thee.
And don't let usually, right? That's non-believers. Don't let these non-believers speak to you, right? Don't let them discourage you. Read that again, Hebrew.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee,
Let not these unbelievers trouble you. Read.
that speak against thee.
Because these unbelievers speak against us. But guess what? We mighty men, right? We bold enough to come out here, right? Where all people dwell. The same way Christ went out to the hood and ghettos. He went to the lower places where the children of Israel are. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all are the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
All right? So God has raised up bold men to come out here and speak this truth, whether it hurts your feelings or whether it do not. But guess what? We got angels around us. Read.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
What does the Bible say?
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. You ain't got to be faithful to this word, but guess what? You're going to die when the Messiah come back.
That's
Believe
right.
that. And then guess what? A lot of our people do not believe he's coming back, even though prophecy, we walking in it. We walking in the downfall of America. Ever since 2020 hit, it's been nothing but a downfall of America. And it's continued to going down. The only thing we got now is we got the wildfires in California and Oregon, right? We got wildfires eating this place up. Read.
Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the earth.
What did God say?
Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the earth.
What y'all think these hurricanes is? Hurricanes coming back to back, but these hurricanes ain't regular hurricanes. These hurricanes is chewing stuff up. And what neighborhoods are these hurricanes eating up? Because when I see on the news when the helicopter fly past, it's only the rich houses, the big houses. It's not the low-class houses. Hurricanes ain't hitting the projects. They taking out the rich.
That's
Why?
right.
Because the rich is not part of God's people. But
That's
you blacks,
right.
Hispanics, and Native Americans are. You're of God's chosen people. And a lot of you don't know that. Read.
Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the earth, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Death and destruction. Death and destruction. That's what the Lord is coming with. The Lord don't play games. The Lord ain't all about love as you was taught in your pastor churches. The Lord is he's a man of war. But a lot of our people don't know that. That's why they play games with him, because they truly don't know him, right? But guess what? When you die, your soul's going to go two places. You're going to get the book of life, or you're going to get cast in the lake of fire, where your spirit or your soul cannot die. Understand these things, because the Lord don't play. If he put us in slavery, captivity for breaking his law, statutes, and commandments, that should tell you something. We ain't on the bottom because the other nations was more mightier than us. We on the bottom because we broke God's laws.
God.
A lot of our people do not know this thing, though. Let me get that real quick in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, verse 23, Hebrew. Let's find out why we are in captivity. Why we on a low state? Why is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans on the bottom? Let's see what God say. All right? Read what you got, Hebrew.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, and verse 23.
Bring it out.
And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity.
What?
For their iniquity.
So the children of Israel went into captivity for our iniquity because we transgressed against the Lord thy God. We angered him. We made him mad. Right? He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. And we started to spit in his face because we stopped doing his laws, statutes, and commandments. We want to do what we want to do. But that got us in trouble. The same way your dad or your mom tell you to do something and you don't do it, you get punished for that thing. But when God do it to us, we act like we don't understand what's going on. But we out here to let you know the truth. Read that again from the top, Hebrew.
And the heathen shall know that the house...
And the heathen are non-Israelite people. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
But the heathen nations is your Caucasians, your Arabs, your Chinese, your Japanese, your East Indians, the same people that hate us. But we walk around like everybody love us. If everybody love us, then what was we doing with the Black Lives Movement? If everybody loved us, why are we the ones getting shot down? With no gun, no knife, no violence. We got our hands up screaming, don't shoot. But they killing us anyway and getting off. Right? Ain't this what's happening? But they told you that they're there, that we friends. We supposed to be friends. But God say separate from your enemies. But we don't listen to God even today. We do not listen to the Most High God. But that's why all these atrocities is coming to pass. But guess what? When the Messiah cracked that sky, and it is soon, a lot of our people don't believe that because they don't read. But the Messiah's coming back for bloodshed. He ain't coming back for love and kisses like the Christian church like to teach. He's all about love. He's not all about love. God kills. Right? Read what you got.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, and verse 23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity.
The house of Israel went into captivity
For their iniquity.
For our sins.
Because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them.
So God hid his face from us.
And gave them into the hand of their enemy.
And gave us into the hands of who?
Of their enemy.
God gave us into the hands of our enemies because we did not listen to what he said. It's plain and simple. But our people don't understand that thing. Let's go back to Sirach, Hebrews 15. All right? Our people don't understand this. But we out here to preach the straight truth according to the Bible because ain't nobody else going to do it. We tired of hearing lies generation after generation. Our churches has failed us. You got churches that sit on outside of every project. Across the street from the project is at least one or two churches. And it ain't doing nothing to that project. It's still a lot of shooting, rapery, murder, right? Fornication. It ain't doing nothing to us. It's just sitting there because guess what? The pastors ain't teaching the truth. Read.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Wickedness hath polluted this whole earth. That's why you got GMOs going on. Wickedness hath polluted this whole earth. They put GMOs in your food. They got chemicals poison the animals, the insects, the people, right? The wickedness hath polluted the whole earth. Now they got 5G. Right? And a lot of our people running to this 5G phones, this Apple phone that's new, it ain't doing nothing but tearing your brain up. If you don't smoke weed, that 5G destroys your blood cells. It destroys your brain cells, the same way marijuana do. So you ain't thinking. Your thinking is not on point no more. You may say, I need to get some vitamins because, I keep forgetting things. But no, you walking around with 5G in your pocket and it's destroying your body. It's frying you. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. It's killing us. But they give you that thing so you can walk around for entertainment. They said that it's a faster network. Yeah, it's killing your network, which is your body. It's killing your network fast. Read.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more.
God said he ain't going to hold his tongue no more. Out of all these atrocities that happened to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all this slavery, all people shit from different continents, God said he ain't holding his tongue no more. Read.
I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things,
Neither will he suffer us in these things, read.
in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me.
So the innocent and the righteous, you blacks as Native Americans, right? You are the righteous. But guess what? God said he's starting to hear our call. Why? Because guess what? There's a lot of servants and prophets all over the earth. And we send up prayers to the Most High.
That's right.
Right? So now, God is hearing our call. Right? He's hearing he's hearing everything that we send up to him. He's hearing our pleas. So he ain't just, but God said he ain't just gonna sit back now. He's gonna get up and do something about it. That means he's about to put somebody in captivity. That means he's about to get up and put that work in.
That's right.
That's what that means. Read.
The innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
The souls of the just complain continuously. Because that's what you got, the righteous people on this earth, and you got the evil people on this earth. Right? But the righteous have complained continuously to the Most High. Read.
Nah, it's like a few streets that we got that.
Second Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 9. And therefore, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all.
What is the Lord going to do?
I will surely avenge them.
He shall surely avenge the children of Israel. God said he is surely going to avenge you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So it's time for y'all to get on board and come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments before you get caught up in that destruction as well. Read that part again, Hebrew.
And therefore, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among men. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
Because we was led as like a flock to the slaughter, right? They still killing us to this day. That's what God's saying. But he's going to avenge us, read.
I will not suffer them now
He will not suffer us now.
to dwell in the land of Egypt.
This is spiritual Egypt, right? You look on your dollar bill, you got the pyramid, right? You look on your quarter, you got the pyramid. The eagles, they switching it up now. Read what you got.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
So God said he's going to bring us with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, right? Read.
And a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues,
And smite Egypt with plagues
as before.
as before. So that's why we know that this is spiritual Egypt, because he ain't talking about the Egypt before. He smacked Egypt with plagues before, right? But he said he's going to smite this new Egypt with plagues. So we know about the plagues that happened in ancient Egypt before we was brought over here on ships, right? This is spiritual Egypt. He said he's going to spike this place with plagues. And that's why we seeing them. These hurricanes is plagues. They chewing all these countries up. And a lot of our people don't even know about it because we don't watch the news. We don't pay attention. The only news we going to watch is city news. Not alone outside your city. Not alone CNN, right, to see what's going on around the world. A lot of our people sleep. We don't pay attention to things like that because we just living day to day, right? Well, it's time to wake up. Read.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten.
So this place shall mourn because it's death and destruction. That's what he said. Death and destruction come in this place, and this place is going to mourn. A lot of crying. Read.
And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague of Salakia, with the plague and punishment that the Most High God shall bring upon it.
So God is bringing a punishment upon this world. Stay right there again. He's going to bring a punishment upon this world. America, right? Who you call USA. God is about to bring a plague. He's about to destroy this place. Turn back to your biblical nationality. You are the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks about. Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments while you have time. Read.
They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world, and
Woe to this world
and them that dwell therein.
and the people, the occupants that dwell therein. There's going to be so much destruction, so much death. People going to be hiding inside their homes. But guess what? God said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now he's coming to destroy the wicked. Read.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
One people shall fight and stand up against another people. That's your race wars that's coming. And don't act like y'all don't think race wars is coming. Because guess what? You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is tired of being tortured. We're tired of being on the bottom. We're tired of having this so-called Caucasian man ruling over us, constantly killing us with no justice, right? So race wars, God said race wars is coming. One man is going to stand up against another man with what?
Against another, and swords in their hand.
With swords in their hands. A modern day sword is your gun, your ammunition, right? Where do you think martial law gonna come in at? That's documented in the Bible. But first off, these so-called stores is gonna be run out of food, and people gonna start running to other people's houses looking for food. So they're gonna be killing them, slaughtering them. These is all these plagues that's coming. That you blacks and Native Americans ought to be getting ready for by coming back to the Most High God, because He's the only one can save you up out of this madness. Read.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
They're gonna be doing what?
Invading one another.
So your friendly neighborhood white man, your neighbor, ain't gonna be so neighborly in these days.
Bring it out,
Right? They ain't gonna be so neighborly. They ain't gonna be quick to offer you something, offer you help. They gonna be trying to kill you so they can get the goods that's in your house. Read.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
The people is not gonna regard the kings or priests, your presidents, right? Your governors, right? Ain't nobody listening to them no more. They don't have control of the people anymore. Read.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
And the course of the action gonna stand in their power. That's why they're gonna be doing a lot of killing, right? So if you are a racist, you're gonna be killing one type of group of people, right? If you are a rapist, rapists is gonna be out there raping women. There ain't gonna be no police to come and save you. You ain't gonna be able to dial 911 in this day. That's what the Lord is telling us. Read.
And Salakia, a man shall stand. Salakia, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
A man shall desire to go into another city but won't be able to. A lot of us got families in different cities. We want to get in our vehicle to go make sure our families is straight when this destruction is going on. But guess what? The martial law is going to be in effect. You ain't going to be able to go outside your border. The same way you play toes, you're going to run into an army there with guns, quick to shoot. If they see you, they shooting on sight. It ain't going to be no, turn around, you can't come here. No, they letting off. This is what we coming into, so it's time to wake up. Read.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride in the cities, Salakia, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed.
The houses shall be destroyed.
And men shall be afraid.
And men is going to be afraid in that day. The mighty men, the so-called gangsters, the same ones that's holding down the projects, right? The same army men that is now out of the army but walking around. These people are going to be afraid in this day. It ain't going to be nobody what you know as who got heart. A lot of our people got heart, so they'll shoot another man, right? But in this day, even the most thuggish people is going to be trembling. They're going to be afraid. Read.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. It's about to get real out here, y'all.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and
Because of what?
because of the lack of bread.
The storehouses is full.
Because of the lack
Because
of
of the lack of bread.
You know, you can just go to the store and just buy bread.
Because of the lack of bread.
People is going to be killing other people because it's going to be a lack of bread. What is bread? Referring to food. The storehouses, as a matter of fact, let's get that in. 2nd Esdras, hold that. We're going to come right back to that. 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 22. Let's see why. Is people going to be running into other people's houses for food. Let's see why. Let's see what the Bible say. Read.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 22.
Bring it
And
out.
suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown,
The sown places shall appear unsown. The sown places is your people. Just like you got your sport world, the basketball, the football, your music, stadiums, your coliseums. They're empty. Read.
the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
The what?
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
So your food in your storehouses is going to suddenly be found empty. Now, when you say suddenly, it's just something that's just going to happen. It ain't no time on it. It's just you just going to wake up and go to the store, and John Eagle don't have nothing. You're going to run to Aldi's. Maybe Aldi's may have it. They don't have it. You go to Target. You know, Target is out the way. They don't have it, right? The Sam's Club don't have it. Your Kroger's don't have it. The food store shall suddenly be found empty. Read.
And the trumpet shall give a sound,
The trumpet shall give a sound.
which when every man heareth, they shall they shall be suddenly afraid.
So you're going to hear a sound. Read that again. Read that part again.
And the trumpet shall give a sound,
And the trumpet shall give a sound.
which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
So when every man hear this sound, they're going to be suddenly afraid. This is when martial law is out. We is coming to martial law status. A lot of y'all don't believe it, but war about to kick off right now. You got China messing with the Philippines, and America backing them up. China done warned America so many times. They say if we do something, if America have this meeting, we going to do something about it. The nations is rising up, right? You got Guam shooting missiles over in Israel. They talking about this peace deal that's going on. It's a lot of peace treaties being made right here in the Middle East. Now, I know y'all have to heard something about that, but let's see what the Bible say. Give me 1 Corinthians, 1 Thessalonians, Hebrew, chapter 5, verse 2. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 2. Because we all know that this world is having a lot of peace treaties, but let's see what God say that's going to happen when these peace treaties come out.
The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, so cometh as a thief in the night.
So we all know that the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. Read.
For when they shall say peace and safety,
So when you hear peace and safety,
then sudden destruction.
then comes sudden destruction. When you hear peace and safety, then comes sudden destruction. So sudden destruction is right on the horizon.
Hey, brother,
Sudden destruction is right on the horizon. All right,
And
go back
I'm
to
a
the second
United States citizen,
Second
military motherfucker.
Hey, Ken, can you respect?
Oh, I'm gonna take that out of here. I'm gonna take that out of here. But I'm gonna tell y'all.
What you got to tell us?
I'm gonna tell you in your face, brother.
Okay, tell me.
This is garbage.
Huh?